Let's take a particle, let it move in a circular path of mass m. Circular path, particle having a let it be like this. Let it move with a constant velocity. Tell me what are the forces that will be acting. So the first thing, what are the forces that will be acting is like the centripetal due to change in direction of motion. So there should be what? Like a centripetal force. Quickly this, so there should be a normal force, I'll call this one. And anyway, this V is a constant. And it's going to meet a constant pitch. Again, when the particle arrives here, so there's a centripetal force, there's a tangential speed. Again, when the particle, in any arbitrary position, so when particle is here, centripetal force, and this will be tangential velocity. Okay, find this one. So now, very first, sir, what is this Fn? So we know what is A normal. A normal equal to V square by R. So what is this normal force? So M into An, which is equal to mv square by R. Try to see this equation. This I'll call it as centripetal force. So what is Fn? Fn is called as centripetal force. Centripetal force. Or if you want, you can also give it as name radial force or normal force. Okay, now what are the essentials for a body to be in a circular path? I just say that normal, there should be a centripetal force and the velocity. Now the very first question, so force is acting, it should move towards center. Oh, no, because of force and velocity, it is in circular path. No, only velocity, it will move tangentially. If only force is there, it will move. Because of force and velocity, it will take the resultant path. The idea is like this. Huh? If a particle, there's a particle, so it is acted upon, it is having a, if only velocity, how it will move? It will move in this direction. If only force, it will move in this direction. Because of both, what will happen? It will try to deviate. It will deviate from the velocity, like already you have seen in projectile motion. Go back to projectile motion. So here there's a particle. I'll project with a speed u and the weight will act. Tell me how you explain the path of the particle. Somewhere like this. It will deviate away from velocity, no? Or should move like this here. So it should move like this, no? This is not possible. It should be like this. The same thing here. So what actually happens? The particle, because of velocity, it will move tangentially. It can move only tangentially. Only force is acting, it will move towards center. Because of force and velocity, what will happen? It will move like this. Again, when it comes here, force, velocity. Again, the one particle comes here. So what will happen? A force will act, and this will be velocity. Because of that, what will happen? The resultant, it will take like this. It will take resultant. Again, here what pen? Force, velocity. Again, resultant. So tell me like, why it is moving in circular path? Because of the centripetal force and the tangential velocity. Are you getting? So now you see that again when the particle arrived here, it wants to go straight. It wants to go tangentially. But what will do? Because of force and velocity, it will take a curved path. So tell me, why it is in circular motion? Because of centripetal force and velocity here. And now if I make if I make then Fn 0, no centripetal force, how the path will be? So we'll take a situation where only velocity will be there, no centripetal force. Then how the path of the particle? The path of the particle will be in this direction. This will be the path. Are you getting this one? Similarly, if there is only centripetal force, there is only centripetal force acting on the particle. If only centripetal force acting on particle. How the path of the particle? So it is going to just describe, it will move towards center. If you make centripetal force 0, it will move tangentially. If you bring a body to rest, here what we have made, be 0. Because of force and velocity, it will move in circular path. So what are essential? I'm using word. What are essential? There should be centripetal force and the velocity. So for a body to be in circular path, the essential things are, for a body to be in circular path, the essentials are centripetal force and tangential velocity. Okay, got this. So this is the core idea of circular motion. We have brought it. Sir, what about tangential? If even tangential acceleration also will come, tangential force also will come. Why you are not taking that one? Why you are not taking the tangential one? So let's analyze that also. So what are the forces that will be acting on the body? There's a particle Fn. So it is having tangential velocity, tangential force Ft, then tangential velocity V. Then let's put a condition. If Fn 0, what will happen? How the path? The path of the particle will be like this. This will be path when
Sir,
Sir,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, some connectivity problem was there. Okay, now next situation, what I do is like, let this be the circular path. I'll make ft 0. So now it cannot be in circular path. Huh? So yes, fn 0, vt 0, it will just move in a straight line path. I just shown a circle here. So now when ft 0, then what are the forces that will be acting? Fn and the velocity, and this is the path. Okay, got this. So is it possible to have like this? There'll be some force acting, and there'll be force acting. Some force. Fn need not be centripetal. I'll call some force. Or if you want, you just make it some force here. This will be better idea. F tangential. Yeah, no problem. We'll stick on to the same basic thing. This is some force acting like this, and particle at rest. Can it move in circular path? Not possible, no? So is it for a particle to be in circular path? So how the path can be somewhere like this. Huh? It will be a straight line or some other thing, parabolic, anything it will be. So I'll just put like this. This should be the path. So tell me, like, what are the essentials for this one? Once again, I'm coming. So is it tangential force necessary for object to be in circular path? You can see here, need not know. But what is necessary? There should be a centripetal force and tangential velocity. So tangential force is not a necessary. Means particle moves with a constant speed. Tangential velocity, tangential force will be zero. No tangential acceleration. If v constant, if v constant, then what will happen to a tangential? A tangential will be zero. Then f tangential 0. So therefore, is it tangential acceleration must? The answer is no. Got this idea, no? So here afterwards, when we are designing any circular motion, any system where you should describe circular path, tell me what I should provide. I should provide tangential velocity and centripetal force. If these two are provided, yes, it is going to describe a circular path. Okay, got the one. So this is the basic, the foundation is what we are making. So let's take